Ooh, aloha. We're doing another faceless video today. I don't know. When I was starting, I was like, this is giving me like Sleepy Hollow vibes. So maybe somebody's watching Sleepy Hollow. I don't even remember that movie. I haven't watched it since I was a kid. So can't really remember what the storyline of that is. Oh, let's connect to our breath. Picturing a light going down our spine so we can properly receive this message, connecting to the divine within, the divines that surrounds us, turning on the lights within this home, letting the blood flow into spaces they've never been before, awakening those dormant spaces within our mind, within our hearts, within our core. When we release with the buzz of the bees, and we release with the hiss of the snake, and the buzz of the dragonfly. Here we go. And the snake. And the dragonfly. This allows you to tap into the medicine that your body has stored up waiting for you within. And these are said to be preventions of certain illnesses or disease within the mind, and just really combating bad energies and stagnant energy. We have beautiful. Somebody's having to go off on a journey. Somebody may be journeying through their emotions. I'm seeing the koa. This is the koa.
Koa.
The koa tree is the acacia tree. And Egyptians also held that in high regards. Am I saying it right? Like, I feel like, confusion. Let's see what this has to say. Why are you guys feeling confused? Because I'm a channeler and I tap into people's energy. Know that this energy is not mine. When I click off this motherfucker, I go back to who the fuck I am. Yes, the bumblebee. And I don't ever forget, I have a life to live. So I'm tapping into you. So don't get it twisted. Moakaka na Hokule'a. Make clear the guiding stars. Eya Hawaii. Here is Hawaii was a chant that welcomed home the crew members of the Hokule'a, the canoe built to see if it was possible to purposely voyage throughout the Polynesia. In 1980, Nainoa Thompson of Honolulu navigated a double-hulled canoe, Hokule'a, without instruments, over an area of open ocean twice the size of the United States. The Hokule'a sailed 16,000 miles in 2 years. This voyage of the rediscovery of the route taken to Hawaii by the ancient Tahitians is a testimony to the navigational sophistication and courage ancient peoples of the Pacific possessed. Wow, what's that card, Bob? Possessed. Ancient Polynesians navigated the vast Pacific by the stars with their senses. Hawaiians had a highly... Wow, the sun. Give me...
Where that's come from that card?
Yeah, it came from this deck. Thank you, love. The sun. So it's the suns. It could be the masculines going off on some sort of journey, huh? There you are, sons. Aloha. Let's see. Back to the story. Hawaiians had a highly developed system of astrology and astronomy. They had more than 300 stars as well as for all the planets, with possible exceptions of Pluto and Neptune. And for constellations such as the Big Dipper, Pleiades, Aquila, and the twins Castor and Pollux. Hawaiian astrologers, huh?
Only one video.
Okay.
Last week.
Shh. Okay, thank you. Where was I? Excuse me. Hawaiian astrologers believed that the moon, in conjunction with certain stars, controlled the personalities and destinies of babies born at certain times. Some believe the first Hawaiians came in a double-hulled canoe, spaceship, that's in parentheses, from Makali'i, Pleiades. After their planet was ravaged by war, the star Hokule'a, Sirius, is known as the canoe guiding star. Its appearance was a signal for safe sailing on a long voyage. Hokule'a is the name for the navigational star, probably Arcturus, the zenith star above Hawaii. Oh, wait, excuse me, the zenith star, yeah, above Hawaii. Hokule'a is the first daughter of Earth Mother Papa and the Sky Father, Wakea, and is related to the taro plant and to humans. Hokule'a also means clear, successful. Okay. Let's see what else cards they pulled. Yes, can you go get the cards, Bebe? It's okay. It's just windy, Baba. It's just windy. Wow, you guys. So some crazy cards just fucking flew out. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing here. So the winds came. The winds, yes, the winds are what allows the sails of the Hokule'a to take off. And it's guiding the suns. And then we got this card. A feminine energy stopping and smelling the roses, I guess you could say. But this speaks of having patience, but delaying something. Something's being delayed. The hard work somebody was putting in was being delayed, and it's going to require patience. And then the alpaca card flew out. So this is crazy because while I was looking, I knew two cards flew out. And one was the delayed, and the other was an alpaca. I could only find this one though. And then after searching for like a whole minute, I found alpaca. So it's like delayed success. Somebody was confused about a situation, possibly about a separation, perhaps, whether they should separate or whether they're getting back together. Let's see. Oh gosh, look, I'm holding it in reverse. That's something. So that's like delayed success to me, yeah? Delayed success. Delayed means being delayed, no movement. Let's just see. Okay, mahalo. Whew. So we left off, Hokule'a also means clear, successful, and happy. Le'a is the goddess of canoe builders. Le'a, in the form of the Elekaio bird, was consulted for the soundness of the tree chosen for the canoe. If Le'a perched in a tree, it was a sign that the tree was insect-ridden and was not suitable for a canoe. If Le'a avoided the tree, it was a sign that it was solid. Canoe building was a major event in Hawaii. All phases of the construction were carried out in conjunction with religious rites. Tradition prescribed how the tree would be selected, cut, hollowed, and hulled. As a safe canoe journey requires balance and discipline, it is essential for all the people who traveled together, had the ability to get along with one another. All involved had to know his or her place on the canoe. Dreaming of a canoe meant that someone other than the dreamer would die, encounter serious trouble, or serious disappointment. Minimally, ahemoy va'a, a canoe dream, meant that there would be no luck the next day. Canoe dreams may have been considered bad luck because of the bodies of the deceased were laid in the canoes in preparation for their final journey to pull the darkness. The appearance of Va'a, the canoe, indicates that great changes are on the horizon. These may be some type of journey or oh wow. Whew. Somebody's feeling stuck right here. I'm feeling like somebody's feeling really stuck within their womb space or suns within your sacral energy. Really do some deep breath work. Breathe into the core. Allow the winds to guide you, so breathe that in so it can guide you too, yeah? So much confusion. See, detours. Oh my gosh. These may be some type of journey or unanticipated change in direction. Exploration and discovery may be quite... wow. May require that you travel through changing conditions and uncertain waters. Navigators chart their courses carefully to avoid being needlessly carried by the winds and the currents. Sometimes, no matter how carefully you chart a course, strong winds and currents cause you to detour. Remember, these cards just fucking blew off the table? Oh, oh my god. Okay, here we go. Okay, bear with me, okay? Just bear with me. Bear with me. It's about the patience I'm feeling. Patience. You don't need to worry, however. Detours are also a part of the journey. Although you may seem to go off course, you are still on your way. Detours can assist you on your journey and may even be necessary to ensure your survival and success. A safe canoe journey requires timing and patience, for only you can go as fast as the winds will take you. After you notice where you are and who is on the journey with you, sometimes there is nothing you can do but focus on the direction you wish to go next. Chart your course and allow the winds to carry you. So in search of, something better. But something's delaying your success, and it could be a partner. I'm going to read Naupaka briefly. Or maybe I'll read the whole story. I don't know. I think... God. Mahelelua ho'okova. Ho'oka avale. Divided into two parts, separate by space, keep a distance. Near the seashore in Hawaii grows Naupaka, a sturdy shrub with light green leaves and thick clusters of white berries. The white and purple blossoms that grow on this shrub look as if they have been cut in half. On the mountainside grows a similar shrub with dark berries and leaves that are a different shape and shade of green from those of the Naupaka near the seashore. This shrub also has blossoms that look like they have been cut in half. The Naupaka is the theme of a number of, excuse me, Naupaka is a theme of a number of Hawaiian chants and stories about separation of lovers and the agonies of parting. One such story is the love story of Momi and Ikaika, who were soulmates. Momi and Ikaika wanted to be together always, and when they were not, each had the feeling that neither was complete without each other. Due to the jealous wrath of Pele, they eventually became separated. Ikaika was condemned to never leave the seashore, and Momi was banished to the mountainside, destined to never reunite. In another version of the story of the Naupaka, the two lovers had a disagreement. In anger, the woman snatched and tore the Naupaka flower in half, telling her lover that she would never love him again unless he brought her the perfect flower. He searched in vain until he eventually died of a broken heart. Other stories say that the lovers became separated because one of the families would not accept the marriage. The separate flowers symbolize that the lovers who were from different classes, or that they were separated because the woman, Naupaka, was unfaithful when the man abandoned her to go off to war. Naupaka could not wait for her lover to return from battle because she felt alone, abandoned, weak, and desperate. Pain like these lovers experience may make them so angry and full of self-pity that each become incapable of seeing what the other might be going through. The theme appears that in all of the stories, the Naupaka is the lovers that remain forever separated and forever incomplete. The word nau means like gnashing of teeth. Paka means to remove the last remaining part. Aue, 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 aole. I'm changing this story. This story is no longer aue. Anger, guilt, and grief are common feelings in the last phase of an ending relationship. Psychologists and healers of other traditions throughout the world agree that it may take at least 1 year of grieving to heal after an important relationship ends. In time, people's lives become reorganized and the relationship with the beloved transforms from a living presence to a fond memory. Hawaiian grieving customs assist mourners to accept the reality of the separation, deal with their feelings of anger, guilt, and regret, and express sorrow. Many psychologists believe that the grieving process may be accelerated if the mourners are able to openly express their feelings. Hawaiian custom for the expression of grief is pa'ia'uma, the body language of grief. In pa'ia'uma, mourners kneel on a mat, clasping their hands behind their neck, then flinging their arms and hands up in the air, then bend over, slapping their chest while wailing loudly. Grief over a separation may be so powerful that it needs to be physically expressed in such ways as this. It is important that grief be released physically so that it does not linger in the body and manifest into ailments. So I'm hearing like tapping and like even like, I was talking about how we are the pahu, we are the drum, yeah. We're the original pahu, like whether it's tapping on your forehead, all the energy centers, even down here, and then your feet and shit, tapping to release the ribs. I heard that the ribs is one place that holds a lot of our traumas, a lot of stuck emotions, just like our womb, so it just like stores the shit up. So I'm seeing that somebody needs to be tapping on their body. go and get a massage or something. No paka appears when a separation has happened or is about to happen. This separation may be temporary or permanent. You may need to separate yourself from a certain way of approaching a relationship or situation. You may need to separate yourself from being attached to a particular outcome. One Hawaiian tradition says that if something fails after 3 attempts or 3 omens, warns against a particular course of action, the effort is permanently abandoned. Oh, it's a long one. Mahalo. Napaka indicates that you may need to detach yourself from an object, a relationship, or behavior. It may also mean that something is about to be or needs to be completed. In all instances, be sure to examine your feelings about letting go. It is important to resolve them completely. When undergoing a separation, you may find it useful to create a symbol of what it is you are separating from. Then speak or write to that symbol a loving letter of completion. Thank whatever or whomever the symbol represents for being in your life and for the lesson that it taught you. If you are having a difficult time detaching, you may find it useful to ask what it is. I'm sorry, I just got super distracted because I just realized that my boyfriend just texted me about a shark attack. So, maybe that's something. Maybe somebody's, I don't know, shark attack. What is that for you? I know for me, I'm thinking about fucking wailing souls automatic. Back, back. Where was the devil attack? Step back. Here comes the shark attack. Spreading fear and confusion. This is what we're fighting for. Back, back. Sorry. Okay, let's see. If you're having a difficult time detaching yourself, it is useful to ask what it wants to teach you. You may want to role play with a trusted friend or family member. Confidently tell this person exactly what you want to say. You'll be ready to create an oki ritual to release yourself from any unnecessary attachment. Oki means to cut, sever, separate, or divorce. An oki ritual allows people to detach from one another by burning, burying, or releasing remainders of the relationship into the sea. Oki helps to alleviate guilt or misfortune and relieves or prevents anxiety. It may help rid a person of anything that leads to destructive behavior. Oki is preceded by discovering, acknowledging, and defining a problem. The next step is deciding to do something about it. And in this regard, Oki signifies both endings and beginnings. Oki can be used to sever a relationship or end a quarrel. Oki may also be used to dissolve a union between a man and a woman or any type of emotional or relational attachment. In all instances, Oki requires a cessation of clinging to an idea, behavior, or relationship that is not in your best interest. It can be used alone or in conjunction with purification and communication. Purification of like salt, plant medicine, flowers. Oki can be practiced by sincerely stating out loud a connection is being severed, a quarrel has ended, or a type of behavior has ceased. An Oki ritual may be more effective if you take the objects that symbolize what you want to detach from and burn them, or allow them to be swept in the sea. Once these objects are gone, you must be willing to let them go forever. Keep in mind the wisdom contained in the expression Aya no kapua iluna. The flower is still on the tree. You are still completely whole within yourself. Okay, so I'm seeing possibly somebody's success is being delayed because there's a separation needing to be done. It's somebody is having a hard time deciding though. Or somebody has a lot of options. Even commitment issues possibly. But look, we have the sun again. Happiness is on the way. Whew. The suns are on the way. Oh, shit. Okay, suns. So I'm seeing a lot of sun energy. But again, something's being delayed. The Lovers, wow. Okay, so somebody's not fully healed yet. It seems like someone's not healing. Somebody has no hope because of whatever relationship they were in, and that relationship was delaying their success. That relationship was keeping them restricted. You were also holding yourself back. The Fool. The Divines are telling you it's time to choose a new path and take a risk. Have faith and have hope that whatever you're going after is going to be the right choice. But you have to heal. But it's also showing me that whatever this was, it has no hope. That relationship has no hope. It kept you restricted. So, like I said, the Divines are offering you a new journey, yes, a new path. Look, the Divines are handing it to you. So it's like something you are feeling, something... They're handing it to you on this new adventure. Justice. And you're going to get justice for whatever was holding you back. Some sort of truth came out. Moving on to better things. Whatever this was, you know, like I said, was delaying the success. Nothing was growing there. You even felt stuck within your career. And because, you know, wherever you were was leaving you in a space of lack and, you know, broken down, that allowed you to get some sort of wake-up call that you have to set off on this new journey. Yes, see, it was hidden. You didn't know. But it's time to make a necessary transition. This is necessary. This journey that you're going on is necessary because why are we keep fucking channeling this shit? Who the fuck was juggling? But also somebody was trying to like compromise, you know, and trying to make shit work. But they're trying to decide, should I move on or should I not? Look, they don't want to move on. They don't want to let it go. Moving away from difficulty. It's like you moved away from difficulty and then you went back to the difficulty. What is the fucking... This is someone who's very sure about where they're going. So maybe that was like the detours, yeah, that they spoke of. Like detours are a necessary part of your journey. Like somebody is just okay. Like I know wherever this takes me, it's gonna lead me to somewhere beautiful. Because they're having a shift in perspective. This also speaks of a pause. somebody who is focused, somebody who is creative, somebody who is able to manifest. Yes, the Supreme. So you shift to the Magician, straight to the Supreme, as soon as you shifted your energy. Somebody who is very, very powerful, who is in touch, who is very stable, who has their passions in order, who is able to speak their truth with compassion. Wow. Celebrating the shift, shifting you onto the new path of your life's purpose and going within. So this is all happening right now. Yeah. Going within. And the heartbreak. So somebody, had their heart broken, but I feel like they're okay with it because they were going within. It didn't hurt as bad this time. I felt, wow. Yeah, look, it didn't hurt as bad this time. Because she's holding, or he's holding, the sword from the divines and is able to clearly speak their truth, even if it's, moving people out of their way of what they're trying to get to. Not allowing people to blindfold them and block their path. Yeah, see? Now he can go off. Now he can come in. Son of Wands going on the Daughter of Wands. Yeah, now they're both in their power, both sure. Yes. Very generous. Going to somewhere where it's reciprocated, when you guys are both into a relationship where you both are on the same frequency. You guys are on the same vibe. Generous, and that generosity is going to continue to fill your cup with abundance, a lot of abundance. But they're saying whatever happened in the past, the poverty, the brokenness, the being left out in the cold, has to be fully released. Because we're ending it with the rebirth. This is the rebirth of something new. Wow. The rebirth of this. This two have to be together because they're creating some sort of legacy for the ones who came before them, for the ones after them. Yeah, and they're gonna stand hand in hand and fight all these challenges and obstacles, especially in these times right now. Like, I feel that this couple has to get together. And look, the V. Yeah, the V. You know the times that we're in right now, huh? Yes, the heavy burdens. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavy, yeah, whatever is going on in the world. And that's why, look, the V, the obstacles, the challenges, winning at all costs. That's what you guys are coming together for. There's something, there's bigger shit. There's bigger shit to be done on Mama Earth than just fucking go fucking hide off in the woods with one partner, You gotta gather with the community and fucking grow, help the community grow. I'm sorry if that was so because I feel, somebody oh man. Let's see. Be graceful in movement and action, Shaolin Master. So during these times, the same, be really graceful. Stay in your power, stay in your light. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. Oracle, wait for an important Wait for important information. Somebody could be getting visions, dreaming. Pay attention to it. Look, the moon. Take note of intuitive messages. Yes, that was beautiful. Very beautiful. It just looks like a separation is necessary here.